The Blue Jackets were the youngest team in the NHL this past season, and they could get even younger this season. But that's up to the kids in development camp at Nationwide this week. You'll recall the Jackets made 3 first-round draft picks last year, and at least 2 of them stand a tremendous chance to make the big league team this season. A historic day on Sunday at the Memorial Tournament. The champion decided in playoffs for the first time in 22 years. That champion, 22-year-old Hideki Matsuyama, who becomes the youngest player ever to win Jack's tournament. Iron fans, we've been talking about the playoffs for months now, but now the talk is all over. The playoffs have officially started in Ohio, and I stopped by the battleground for Parkersburg Civil War for Fan of the Week. All that and way more is up next. Break the huddle, football fans, because it's time for another Friday night of Gridiron Glory. I'm Nathan Takitch. Survive and advance. That's the name of the game now for the Ohio teams that began their road to states tonight. It was time to leave it all on the field and win at all costs. Absolute desperation to win extended outside the borders of the Buckeye State as well. Stadium Field was home to the 48th edition of the Civil War between crosstown combatants Parkersburg and Parkersburg South. Well, he'll be a master of his trade for someone else. Indians pitcher Justin Masterson is now Cardinals pitcher Justin Masterson. I loved every second of being your host, but there's no question my favorite part of the job was traveling to pick a fan of the week, from cowboy hats to pumpkin helmets and everything in between. It's time to relive the best of Fan of the Week. Fans, we know it's rainy this week, but that didn't stop us from getting out to Nelsonville, York for a Fan of the Week. I'm here with Braden and Joel, 2 of the biggest fans in the student section, and we're here celebrating one thing. What's that?
Hashtag Buckeye Family.
Woo! And we did not see him in person this year at the Memorial Tournament, but Tiger Woods has arrived in his other favorite Ohio spot for this weekend's World Golf Championship Bridgestone Invitational. Tiger arrived in Akron today. He's won this event 8 times in his career, but this is clearly a different Tiger. This will be just his 3rd tournament since undergoing back surgery earlier this year. Vladi opened Easy Living Deli in 1987, and since then he's built one of the largest collections of Ohio State memorabilia you'll ever find. And that's because to Vladi, Ohio State is more than just a school. It's a huge part of who he is. Let's stay in the SEOAL to award our first honor of the night. After 2 straight non-playoff seasons, Jackson looked to have the pieces to make a run in 2014. The Ironmen rose to the occasion, going 10-0 in the regular season and to the regional semis under our Coach of the Year, Andy Hall. I'm now, in fact, joined by Jackson's head man, Mr. Andy Hall. Congratulations, first of all. Actually, we have a nice little plaque here, Gridiron Glory Coach of the Year plaque to commemorate the season. So I'll let you have that. Congratulations. What was your message to this team before the year started? Fans, if your team is fighting for a league title or a perfect season, I wish you good luck getting enough sleep. While you're up, get on social media and use that hashtag GridGlory to cast your vote for next Friday's Game of the Week. My next stop for Fan of the Week is at Gallia Academy. I'm excited. Week 10 is going to be a lot of fun. But until then, I'm Nathan Takitch reminding you there's nothing better than Friday nights and Gridiron Glory.